Hello everyone, Barb here from barbaderholt.closetomyheart.com. Today we're going to work on a little candy wrapper. Now this is the candy wrapper that I made for my husband for Valentine's Day, and it had a bigger candy bar in it, but I threw in what I had on hand just to show you how it works. You pull on the ribbon and it pulls the candy bar out. I thought this would be a fun little thing to show you. You just customize it to fit the size of whatever treat you want to stick in here. I have a piece of paper that is 7 inches long by 5 inches tall. I reached that size by putting my candy bar down, folding the paper, and just getting an idea of how much I would need. That's it. So you can customize this. You can make this fit a Kit Kat bar. You can make it fit one of those little Ghirardelli square bars. Anything. So what I'm doing is I'm actually just doing a little bit of folding. You know me, I'm kind of lazy. If I don't have to get out a scoreboard, I won't. And I'm just doing a little bit of, pressing here, just to give me some little lines so I know how to cut the paper. And I'm going to just take my scissors and I'm going to cut, and I'm going to wedge into this middle flap here and cut away the outside corners. So I'm taking that away, and I'll do the same thing on the other side. I'm just wedging into this a little bit, and then I will cut this corner flap away, and you're left with this little overhang. You set your candy bar in there. You want to set it on a piece of ribbon. This is probably, let's see here, 16, 17 inches of ribbon. It was what was left on a roll, something from my stash. And I'm going to stick it in here. And I'm just getting an idea of how this is going to work. Yep, that should be fine. Now I'm going to actually leave the candy bar in here because I want to round my sides and add a little, I'm using some glue. You can use your tape runner. If you have sticky strip, anything like that. I sometimes use score tape, but I find that sometimes it's better to use a little liquid glue, just because in the end it will stay stuck. It won't come apart on you. And I'm just holding this and giving it a little rub, and I'm going to fold this flap up. It's a little longer than I need, but I'm just going to go with it. You could certainly trim that off and make it a little shorter if you wanted to, but you don't have to. You can leave it long. You don't want to put adhesive where the paper is going to meet down at the bottom, but here up at the top end of the flap. And then we're just folding this up and holding it in place, just like that. And this is how we're creating our little pocket to hold our candy bar. Now the other thing you need to do is you need to put a little hole. I think this will fit in here. And I'm just using what I happen to have. I could use something smaller. In fact, I think I will. Oh, let's see. I have this guy. Oh, well, he might not fit in there either. Nope. Trial and error. I've got this little guy though. He's just a little dude. Punch a hole. You need a hole. So these were too big. This little guy worked. Whatever punch you have will work just fine. And what you're going to do is you have to stick this through. And what I do is I get it through, hang on to it with your fingers. So you've got a hold of it, and it's coming through, and the top is coming out of the top of the hole. And then you take your little bar and you stick it in there, and it causes the ribbon to go down. And you can adjust your ribbon so that it's the same. And then here I will take a little bit of some twine. I'll take a 3, or I'll just fold it over 3 times. It'll be fine. And you tie it around the ribbon, just like this. And I like to do a double knot, just like that. And that keeps your ribbon together. And the ribbon can be trimmed. I'm going to use my big scissors because it works better through the wires. This ribbon is something from my stash, and it has a wired end so that you can play with it. All right, trim off the big string, just like that. And here's where the magic happens. Ta-da! And I've made these for my husband on numerous occasions, and he's always excited to see that work. It's like magic. So, like this. And you can make it fit with any size candy bar. You just wrap your paper around it. And that's it. That's all there is to it. A fun way to wrap up a little treat for someone. Thank you so much for stopping by. Have a blessed, crafty day, and I'll see you next time.